And God says, they two shall become one flesh. They two shall become one. The intimacy in marriage is so profound that the word that God uses to describe it is one. One flesh. The only way that two separate things can become one is for a complete surrender of everything we have into the common unit of the marriage. In other words, when we get married, everything I have, everything that I come into the marriage with, it is no longer mine, but now it is ours, and everything previously that I individually owned and administrated, now we own it together and we administrate it together. That is how oneness occurs in the marriage. Anything that I will not give up or surrender for the marriage has the potential of harming the marriage seriously or destroying the marriage. It doesn't matter what it is. Now, Ephesians chapter 5 is the most revelatory text in the Bible concerning marriage. In Ephesians chapter 5, we are told that our relationship as a couple is a mirror image of our relationship with Jesus Christ. Paul said, the Apostle Paul said in Ephesians 5, this mystery, I'm talking to you about this mystery. He's talking about marriage. He says, but I'm actually talking about Christ and the church. It is so interchangeable, the way that God has created it's just a mirror image. When you're married correctly, it just is a mirror of Christ and the church. Well, here's a scripture that Jesus gave in Luke 14:33. So likewise, whoever of you does not forsake all that he has cannot be my disciple. And the thing I love about the Lord is He just tells it right up front. If you will not forsake all that you have, you can't be my disciple. That doesn't mean when we accept Christ and we want to follow Christ that we have to give everything away. That's not what that means. It means you have to surrender it all to Jesus. It means we do not have the right of self-determination. I don't have the right to do what I want to with my money if I serve the Lord. I need to pray. I don't have the right to do anything I want to with my body, with my life, with my giftings, with my relationships. When I serve the Lord, it means if I'm going to serve the Lord correctly, I have to give the Lord everything. Can you listen? Anything that I will not give up for Christ is going to tremendously inhibit my relationship with Christ, because what I'm saying is, that's more important than you, Jesus. If I won't pray about finances, if I won't give God my finances, what I'm saying about is, that's more important than you. The problem is, He has to be first. He's God. He created us in our mother's womb. He bought us with His own blood. He insists on being first. And so what Jesus is saying here is, if you're not willing to give everything you have to the relationship, anything that you won't give up, what you're saying is it's more important than me. It's just not going to work. So He just tells us right up front the way it is. Anything that we will not give up for the marriage will damage the marriage, possibly even destroy the marriage. When you're single, you can use the word my as often as you want to. You say, this is my this. It's not true, it's really God's. But you say it's my money, my time, my job, my vacation, my friends, my car, my aquarium, my guppy, whatever you want to say. When you get married, the word my destroys marriages. It's the word our. When you get married, you're no longer one. You're no longer individually one. Now you're one together, and everything is to be managed and owned corporately, not individually.
Thank you for joining us. Partner with Marriage today and receive the Marriage on the Rock series on CD or DVD. Follow your interests and get social by connecting with Jimmy and Karen and the Ministry of Marriage Today on Twitter. Marriage Today's latest book, Happy Happy Love, will supercharge your marriage with practical tips, wisdom, and inspiration for every stage of marriage. Visit happylovebook.com. Become a rock-solid partner today and equip yourself with the tools you need for a successful marriage. $14, $28, or $56 per month. Choose the partnership level that's right for you. Become a rock-solid partner today.